Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Shieldwall Revisited. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Battle of Pharsalus. This is the scenario where we are going against three other camps or three other enemies, and each of our camp contains one catapult which helps to shoot at the enemy. So we're going to see if this time I'm going to be able to show you how to defeat all three players within the limited time frame. So let's get to it and let's have lots of fun with this. Okay, so as per usual, we're going to start off by doing a couple of things. We're going to have our standard called in, and then we're going to put in a couple of defenders, and we're going to take some militia with us. So the catapults are gonna start firing immediately. As you can see, there are already casualties on our side, and the enemy is already out of the door. It even looks like one of them is already retreating, but the bombardment is gonna be kind of difficult to manage here because we have 3 points from which the enemy projectiles may come, and you can see that our camp is already gonna try to be contested. So I'm gonna have to do something which I'm not happy about: abandon the first flag and go and provide support for our camp over here, which is literally being just well defended thanks to the three guys over there. I can even start throwing spears and kill the enemy, which has stupidly decided to attack me, but it looks like that even the enemy catapults are right now shooting over here. So I'm not really sure what to think of this. We're gonna go and we're gonna try to take this from purple. Camp has been well defended. Looks like purple is coming here as well. At least we're gonna have some potential to build up some experience, if that's even gonna be possible. Catapult is bombarding. Awesome, we just got the point, so let's charge at them. Even our catapult has attacked purple or blue, or what are they? I think they're blue, right? I should really wash my glasses. And unfortunately I got killed, but we have contested that point, and that means we're gonna be able to start acquiring experience eventually. So I think we're gonna go first with the HP. And once I'm able to respawn, my units should be able to come to me. And so we're gonna try to push on to the flag next to us. It looks like purple is trying to steal from the camp across, so that is the purple one, and brown and purple are just going at it. We're gonna need larger force in order to actually try and break through the gates, or at least have the gate crasher perk in order to help us better deal damage to the gate, because the gate alone will be a tricky thing to deal with, and there are also the guards on those walls, so that's something which we need to keep an eye out for as well in the meantime. Okay, how about the sign so that we can get the boost? Or do we really want to do something so ridiculously stupid and go with the gate crasher and see if we can do something to the brown team? It looks like the catapult has, from our camp, shot up, but I don't know where that projectile was meant to go. So this was kind of really weird. It would be awesome if we can actually get a shot at the enemy. So that worked out. And there's gonna be a brawl. Unfortunately, a catapult from, I think, the blue team side went in and just totally obliterated our forces. So we're gonna have to try and retreat. Unfortunately, our gate is gonna get shot in front of us, as per usual. This is why the scenario can be annoying to put up with. As long as we don't lose our Praetorian here, I'm gonna be happy. There goes our first full sign. I totally missed that. Okay. Now with this small force, we're gonna start stealing this flag yet again. because brown is stealing our flag over there. So far, we are second when it comes to points. Have to be careful. That's a really sneaky shot, which was just executed on us. So we should be shimmying all over the place in order to make sure that the enemy can never truly damage us or hit us directly. This has worked out. We need 250 points in order to start getting some sort of boost. We need to be careful and watch out behind us. That is where the danger currently is at. Yep, I wasn't even looking and I knew that I would be able to dodge. Okay, awesome. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm doing the boost to give the attack speed to our units so they are able to just massacre the enemy. But unfortunately, I was standing like a dumbass and being stationary, so that caused me to lose a whole lot of units. And now we're gonna have to recontest a point. Otherwise, we will not be able to keep up our current pace, and we can see that brown and purple are getting far ahead of us, so we really need to do something with that. These sneaky shots are really difficult to dodge from over there. We're gonna have to deal with one of these camps. But I need a larger force, and I do need to make sure that the enemy forces are outside of the gates in order for me to try and assault their camp. Because if they lose their forces, they're just gonna replenish them from within. And that's gonna obviously cause a big pickle for me, because those units are then gonna be waiting behind the gates while we break through them. Okay, so let's dodge the catapult. Now let's go acquire another flag. Looks like brown is gonna try to go for the red flag over there across the camp or across the entire map. So while we are screwing around here, yeah, that was just horrible. We have lost quite a lot of units here. Exactly what I was afraid is gonna happen. Now we do not have sufficient forces to try and make a push. We have still a lot of time to do this, but we really need to hurry the hell up, or we're gonna be in some deep trouble. So I'm thinking next perk which we're gonna get is the Gate Crasher. And we're gonna need some more militia. So are we able to get it? We already have it. Okay. So should we start getting towards the Spearman perk then? And the Legionnaires? Or should I just grab a whole lot of militia and see what can be done? Problem is gonna be having this much of a force is gonna draw the unwanted attention. I'm quite sure brown is, after they contest the flag, gonna try and attack us. So again, we're gonna be under the scrutiny of other catapults. Right here, right now, I'm quite sure we're gonna be shot at by this camp. And I need to be careful about what's happening with brown forces as blue tries to recontest here. So the camp is being protected. Blue is being bombarded. We are being attacked as well. We're gonna do the boost. We're gonna deal with the enemy forces rather fast. We're gonna push out towards this flag. We're gonna dodge the catapult projectile. Really need to start contesting another camp in order to change things. I would love to actually get the brown camp, to be perfectly honest, as they are the ones who are constantly pushing into our territory. And it looks like they are leaving their camp, so I want to wait a bit more so that they are further away. And now that they are further away, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go and attack the gates while the enemy forces are outside. It would be awesome if my own unit would not be blocking my shots, so I actually see where the hell am I shooting this javelin at. Okay, we're able to get in. Now keep in mind that catapult can still fire, so that's actually really annoying. But this means now that we are inside of the brown camp. The H flag is being contested, most likely by some other team, but I don't really care right now because we are getting this camp. That's the G. And we're gonna put down more defenders. We're gonna go for the spearmen. We're gonna require more militia. And now we're gonna have to make sure that brown does not recontest our A point, because that would be really bad for us. And now we should have 2 catapults working on our behalf. So that's something which we need to keep in mind. But there are still 2 camps with catapults which are fairly functional, and those can really mess up our day. So we're gonna make sure that brown is not able to contest the A point. We're gonna do the call, we're gonna do the buff, we're gonna clear out these goals. And this is the last time we see the brown Pringles team. And now it's up to us to deal with the 2 remaining forces. And we're gonna start saving up for the legionnaires. And we're gonna make sure that we have a stronger force which is then able to deal with the enemy units better. Because you can see already that purple is camping inside of their camp or fortress, whichever way you want to call it. It looks like a catapult was able to hit a tower, but also catapult was able to hit our units, so that's most unfortunate. So the last team which you can go after, because purple seems to be only doing the defensive thing, where if they control 2 flags, they're not gonna try to screw around too much, and our catapult is bombarding their tower, but their catapult is bombarding us. So it looks like purple was able to interfere in this engagement, do quite a lot of damage here. I'm gonna try to run away. I'm not sure if they're still pursuing me. It looks like they are, so that's unfortunate, because I of course know I will not be able to enter the gates. So I can try to at least get this. I'll start recruiting some legionnaires. I'm gonna use the defenders in order to take down this force, slowly but surely. And once we obtain the blue team, we can actually get rid of all the defenders, because purple is simply not gonna try to attack our camp. We're gonna get the legionnaires in order to have a stronger and deadlier force. And our next goal is gonna be dealing with blue, because as you can see, purple, as long as that flag is being contested by them, they will not push out. So unless blue tries to attack the other camp or the other flag over there, exactly, we're gonna have to then try to contest this. And with this smaller force, we're gonna try to push out and steal their camp. Their forces have been kind of annihilated. I am being attacked. Come on, do it. Attack. I'm gonna try to take care of these 2 defenders at least. It's kind of hard with all these palisade walls, but they are, the legionnaires are much more proficient at breaking through the gates. The question is if our catapults are gonna be helping or not. We're gonna have to retreat from here. But their gate did receive damage, which is important for us to know, because next attack can do a whole lot more. The 2 catapults are still doing what they need to do. We're gonna try to grab this flag. And we are gonna try to get some additional boosts, like more units, so that we can carry around larger infantry. And unfortunately I got killed. But that's okay, at least we're gonna be able to run out from here with 12 legionnaires. 13. And it looks like our Praetorian or the bear sign carrier is still contesting that flag alone. Catapults are ignoring them. At least right now we know that we need to look towards one side and not to all three sides for where the catapult projectiles are going to be coming in from. I want to repeat the attack on the enemy camp. From this angle, the catapult is unable to attack us. They are being stuck in front of the gate. We're going to do the attack. We're going to throw ourselves at them. We're going to be probably obliterated, or we can even do that to them. Still trying to attack the defenders, still trying to help and do my part. It's really difficult to execute this successfully. I think I lost everyone, so we can just kill ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna just recruit a larger force. Let's do the shorter respawn time. Call in the reinforcements. This is gonna give us our bear sign bearer much faster. I need to have at least 10 units in order for this to make some sort of sense, because if we break through those gates, it really needs to be some sort of force which is going to be able to even deal with the defenders. And we're going to have to time this correctly so that the enemy units are outside of the enemy gates, because if they're inside, it's going to be that much more trickier to try and execute this attack. So now we are running at the enemy team. The catapult was able to fire inside. We can see that the blue force is being smaller and smaller, but they're still having quite a lot of units. I need to be careful with that catapult there. Enemy team is doing a great job. We're gonna do the buff. We're gonna try to grind through the enemy team, try to hold our flag, try to throw a javelin at my own unit's face like a proper team player. Okay, it looks like blue is gonna be leaving, so what we're gonna do is sneak under these towers and go for the gate, while I try to take care of at least these two. Come on, fellas, break through the damn thing. Make me proud. While the enemy is away, otherwise we will not be able to manage this. What is up with this gate? Are we able to get inside? That catapult shot just barely dodged us, but I don't think we're going to be able to get out of here alive. So let's just do this. The gate is broken, however, so now it's the right time to keep on pushing. And what I can actually do is scale the units in this camp in order to get a whole lot more legionnaires. I really need to get our bear or sign bearer, or what's it called? I'm just gonna call it the Praetorian, I don't care. There he goes. And now while the enemy gate has to get fixed, we need to make this trip successful. Unfortunately, right now, because we have such a large force, I'm afraid that the enemies are gonna keep on firing at us. I don't even care about the flag right now. We need to upgrade the horn's duration. And we need to be careful about the catapult projectiles, because they can shoot here at the gate. So we can get attacked from rear. enemy can be respawning infinitely until they have the resources, and I can just take a freaking catapult projectile right in the face. Gate is still down, so we need to keep on pushing. We need them to exit the camp. So we're gonna give them a reason to do just that, while also dodging the projectiles. So let's make sure that they have a reason, because I'm quite sure the gate is gonna be soon fixed, and unfortunately they are coming our way. But they are getting hit by the catapult as well. We don't have our our Praetorian in order to do the boost. Ah, he came. Okay, awesome. So he was able to respawn at this flag. Fortunately, we are not able to get reinforcements here. Let's go for another boost, and that was just most unfortunate. And I just got killed. Come on, we can do it. I know we can do it. It's difficult because of those damn catapults, but that's where the fun and the challenge lies in. So here we have to be careful in order to make sure that blue does not actually fire at us. Looks like we were too close for the catapult to make this shot successful. Horn is on the cooldown. Catapult is shooting here. Blue is able to engage its defenders in the battle. Let's massacre them at the gate. Let's keep crashing through the gate. Why can't I hit this guy? Please stop shooting at the gate. Okay, we are able to push in. Keep on going at it. Legionnaires are doing their thing. Let's go for another point. Let's try to dodge that damn shot. I was so sure it was gonna come. While they have the control over the flag, the catapult is on their side. So that's the problem. As long as that happens, it's gonna shoot at us while we try to contest. There's the last blue unit there. Purple is shooting at us, but that did not last for too long. We can go for a couple of boosts. And now what we will need to do is keep on dodging and also make sure that purple will try to leave their camp as we get rid of the 3 defenders up on those walls. We do not need them anymore. So in order to actually have the full attack force of 25, that is going to be important for us. That is what we need to do. I just needed a snapshot for the thumbnail. And let's go make sure that purple has a reason to step out of those doors while the catapults are just pummeling their forces. Because we are gonna have the biggest issue at trying to break through the damn gate, as 3 catapults are gonna be shooting at our own forces. So that's gonna be a big no-no, or a big problem. So we're gonna go up in here. We're gonna get rid of these defenders. Purple forces. Yeah, how come our catapults are not as accurate as the enemy catapults? Please explain that to me. So the full force is at our side. They're gonna have to leave the camp. Fortunately, none of them were killed. It just rolled over them. Beautiful attack there. Come on, repeat it. Attack them. These are Romans with Legionnaires too. They were too close for those pilums to successfully land their shots. And unfortunately, our catapults are not helping here. And here is going to be the biggest issue. The quantity of the defenders up on those towers. And the fact that they have the points advantage. Or actually, we do right now. But the fact that they are going to have a fully respawned force behind those gates once we break through. And the fact that the catapults can actually shoot through our own units. That is going to be where we are going to struggle. So we're going to have to go and grab a whole new batch of reinforcements. The enemy catapult unable to shoot at this angle. But 3 projectiles should be able to do enough damage to the enemy forces. We're going to have to try and contest the other purple flag in order to give the last player more motivation to leave their camp and to actually get caught by the enemy fire. And we are going to have to use that opportunity and that momentum in order to get inside. So we need to make a cross or a march across the entire map here. So we're going to have to grab the D flag in order to make sure that purple is going to try to leave the camp. And once they do so, we're going to try to attack the gates. This is all about the timing, because if you try to push inside with the friendly catapult shooting at you from behind, killing your own forces, you're not gonna have a good time. So this is all about timing now. We need to be careful about the enemy catapult. It can totally hit us over here. Fortunately, we still have 22 units. So what we need to do right now is make sure that purple is gonna try to leave while that gate is busted open. Are they gonna try to do just that? That's a big if, because I don't see them doing so. But I really need them to do just that. Okay, it seems the bait has worked. And while the gate is busted open and it's still trying to get fixed, their own catapult has attacked their own defenders. It looks like the gate has been unfortunately fixed. So we're gonna try to use this momentum, try to break through, try to attack, try to get the last point contested, and therefore win the engagement. Our units are in. Our units are in. Unfortunately, I have died. So I will need to grab more reinforcements from the blue camp. I don't know what's happening inside, how many units are dying, how many units are alive. Looks like our Praetorian is running away. We're gonna meet the enemy forces here, maybe. We have the full force. We're just gonna do this. We don't need to fully contest it. The enemy is trying to contest the other flag, which is fine, because the gate is shut open. Come on. Cannot have 8 freaking defenders and a full force outside. That's some proper BS. Now we have to be careful about the catapult and about the enemy units being respawned. Where are all of our forces? What the hell are they doing? Let's go for another health boost. This is just a pure massacre. But unfortunately, they're able to respawn their units. I'm just gonna kill myself in order to not have to commute and have small HP. But we are getting there. We are totally getting there. Let's dodge that. Where is he? We need that sign bearer. What the hell are they doing right now? I have never seen them do this before. Are they literally trying to go after the A point? How dare you? We're gonna stop that. We cannot have this done. Are you nuts? Okay, that was just horrible. Everybody ignored the fact that just happened. And we're just gonna crash them at the gate. And our own catapults are gonna be responsible for my own death and me having to spend more money on more units. Awesome. I have never seen them do this. This is really interesting. Awesome. A really nice change. So since they tried to attack us, we can see that the catapults are at least bombarding their units. Their catapult is still trying to do its part. They're trying to push for another camp. They're really desperate here with these attacks, huh? Well, we're gonna do this again and just destroy them. We don't have defenders due to the simple reason we need the units in order to make that push and just obliterate those units. Let's do this. That's another buff. Full force. And we still have plenty of time to try and steal this. So we have 5 minutes in total in order to make sure that this is a successful push. If you want to do the missiles, I can do the missiles too, my dear friends. But your catapult is right now my biggest issue. And our catapults are as well, causing a lot of hubbub. Lots of massacre, lots of friendly fire. And because the enemy gate is fixed, we need a larger force. So we're gonna try to contest this in order to give a reason for purple to push out of the gates again. And we're gonna have to get reinforcements here. We're gonna do the buff. Our forces are gonna meet as a catapult projectile flies on top of my head. That was really close call. Purple has come out of this as a victorious force, so we're gonna have to get reinforcements here. What is up with him? He should be passive. I really need to win this. We're running low on time, and I don't like that one bit. And they have way too many defenders up on those walls too. Which still proves the fact that I still think the enemy can have more units than you can. Beautiful shot from the catapult. Let's just get rid of those forces. Let's go for another one of these. Pull them over here. Stop shooting our own forces for F's sake. These catapults are gonna be the death of me. So again, they have a large force. We are exchanging the films, trying to make them stationary so that the catapult can potentially attack them. Unfortunately, the projectile is also crashing through our own forces. We have 18 units left, so we need to make the desperate push in order to break through the freaking gate. It needs to go down. And we need to make sure that our units are not bombarded by the catapults. And there are just way too many defenders. But it can be done. It can be done. It can be won. Totally can be won. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do it like this. God damn it. Come on. We can do it. We have still a couple of moments left. We just need to make sure purple is outside of their camp. And the projectile does not kill most of my units. Okay, that projectile did not do as much damage as it should have done. We're gonna have to contest this flag in order to make sure They're again gonna try to push for the A point, huh? Well, I don't care. We're gonna steal their camp. We're just gonna have to contest this flag until this point, till it's white. And then we're gonna make this push while their forces are outside. Hopefully that's gonna allow us to do this successfully. So once this is contested, we can give the order for them to attack, kill the defenders. This way I can start respawning units here. They are just trying to contest the outer flags. So if they lose those forces, they are totally screwed. Because they should not be able to respawn outside of the forts. But they are able to do so, just because unknown reasons. But now we're gonna have to push for A in order for them to not contest it. And theoretically, by killing those units there, since we have 4 catapults working on our behalf, by the time I get there, the catapults should not miss like that, because that is just annoying to deal with, considering the fact that while you are alive, all you have to put up with is constant bombardment by super accurate catapults. They're contesting it. I don't like that. I don't like that. So let's stop this in being done. And that's a victory. But yeah, I'm not really sure if it would be more better for us to deal with Pompey, but as you can see, the brown unit or the brown team was the one who was the hard difficulty one. The blue ones were the ones who were defensive, and this was wallkeeper, so they were mostly guarding their walls. It can be done. It's just trying to cross the entire map in order to deal with Pompey first. It's kind of risky business, so I do think that dealing with the brown forces was a primary target. We're able to defeat them, and we were able to do this. So this is the battle revisited. I was considering doing maybe even more multiplayer stuff, but that is just due to the fact that you can actually host these battles, and there are like these new scenarios, but due to the glitching and the lagging and having more and more players involved, it can be just a total mess. So we're gonna see. You have to let me know in the comment section. In the meantime, check out the playlist, check out the review for the game, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. Thank you for watching in the meantime, and bye bye for now.